How were you after the finals? The aftermath of being up 2-0 and then not winning.
Man, it's so crazy because that's a blur too. It's probably only a few things here and there. Like I usually remember games, like games in detail. I don't remember all of them like that. And I don't know if it's because it was so much going on. It was so new. But it was tough, like walking off the court. I remember being in the locker room. I think we flew back home. I don't know how many days it was before I went home. Then I went home and I had surgery. But it was tough for a while, but it was like, let's get back to work. Get back to work.
There's one play during that run I wanted to ask you about, and that was DeAndre Ayton's tip in at the buzzer, which was a crazy play. But as someone who nitpicks everything,
rules and stuff,
yeah. How badly was that defensive possession botched?
It was horrible. It was horrible.
There were so many things wrong with it.
But see, that's where we go back to the details and stuff, and you think about game, like every point matters, right? So when you get, like, one thing that our team, like, coach don't play with is fourth quarter techs, right? Fourth quarter techs, coach don't play with that. Our team, we don't play with that. And so over the course of a game, like I don't know if we didn't talk about this before, but you know one of my biggest pet peeves in watching games is people who do not shoot the ball at the end of a quarter. Right? Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. I ain't with none of that.
Right. If you to save the percentages.
If it's 0.4 on the clock, give me the ball. I'm going to throw it. If you think I can't shoot, go under the screen then, damn it. If you're going to look at my percentage and say I can't shoot, then cool. But if you make it, it's going to help you win. But what does everybody do?
They jump up in the air, they wait till they hear the buzzer, and then they release the ball.
Right.
I was guilty of that at times.
Yeah, that's bullshit, Bubs. That is bullshit. Because seriously, think about it. I
was trying to lead the league in 3-point
See, that's what I'm saying. See, that's the craziness in the game, right? And somebody will say, I'm a sicko, but I'm trying to win this game by 1 point that matters, right? So if I shoot this ball and it goes in this particular game, that might be the reason we win. But I'm worried about what the hell my damn 3-point percentage is. And all that. No, I'm just being serious. That's not just you, just most of the league.
Let's be honest. When we played together with the Clippers, Jamal was taking every one of those shots. He was actually asking for the ball and would shoot the half-court shot.
Jamal but I've always done it, and I still do. Like, I don't care if it's 0.3 and I steal it, I'm shooting it. And I'm going to tell you, when I'm watching games and I see a guy do that, I'll be like, man, I don't want to play with his ass. You know, and it goes back to, like, talking about that play. All right, I was home because of COVID. And I was in there like nervous as a wreck watching the game by myself. And as soon as it happened, right, the casual fan, what was they yelling? Goaltending.
Right.
Goaltending. Right. That's a goaltend.
Right.
Nope. Guess who the first person I called was? I told you?
No.
Tyson Chandler.
Oh, because he did it in Phoenix.
Boom. Yeah. Against Memphis. I remember the game. I was watching the game when that happened. And that's where it goes back to knowing the rules, right? Because somebody probably saw him jump up there and they like, I ain't got to worry about that. But at the end of game situations, if you shoot, you can shoot it.
My issue was the angle defending the inbounds pass.
Who was the guard? I know, never mind.
And then the switch on the back screen was just bad.
It's all good.
So
I wasn't tripping.
Did you when you had 41 in that closeout game, was there like a full circle moment with you with your history with the Clippers?
Man, it absolutely was. It absolutely was. See, people don't even know this, and I'll tell you this. So I missed them first 2 games, right? The day before game 3, I woke up and I had to go over to the hospital to do all my heart stuff. And that was actually kind of freaky and scary because, you know, we do all those heart exams before the season, but all that's usually just like routine stuff. You ain't worried about it. But I had to go over to UCLA and let them check to see if COVID had did anything with my heart. So then I met the team over at Staples when they flew in, and I went over there and sort of shot a little bit. And then as we was running out on the court for game 3, I was a little nauseous. I got out there on the court and was doing my stretching, and I ran off the court and I threw up crazy. Like right, cause I didn't want to do it on the court. I got right back there in the locker room and stepped foot in there, and I threw up everywhere. Right, that was game 3. We lost that game. Then we won, game 4? Yeah, we won game 4, went back home, lost game 5. So now we got game 6. In game 6, I had my finger stuff going on. So I was playing with these 2 fingers taped together, right? Right, that was my shooting hand. Game 6, I woke up, went over to the gym to shoot before a shoot around and said, the hell with this tape. Like, I need to be able to shoot. I need to be able to shoot. And so, that game, it was so crazy because obviously all my family was up in the suite. Beating a team who, we had rode for so long. We heard every disrespectful thing you could hear about the Clippers in LA. And then having those familiar faces. Like a lot of people don't realize, Wayne was there, and Billy Crystal, who's still one of my close friends that I talk to all the time. And so that was something I'll never forget, was to get to where I'd never been